Hi, I'm Carmel Fisher, and you're watching the Sequire Spotlight here at the incomparable SoFi Stadium. With me, I have Rory Cutaia, CEO of VERB Technology Company with the NASDAQ ticker VERB, VERB.
Thanks. Happy to be here.
Exciting to hear more about VERB and the new developments underway.
Sure. Great. Well, what I'd really love to talk about today is our new live stream shopping platform called Market.live. And if you're not familiar with live stream shopping, it's the ability for people, anyone, whether you're an influencer, small business creator, or big brand, you can go live and sell products and create an entertaining experience for your fans, followers, customers, clients, and they could click on the screen and buy your products. And it's a seamless, fun, entertaining experience.
Wonderful. So you're saying, as we're watching a program hosted by someone in particular, anything that we visually see there would be clickable to buy in that moment?
Well, they're going to present the specific products that they want to make available. So they could load up, for example, we've got about 12 million products on the platform right now. So people can load up their products in their particular store. They can then go live, invite all of their fans, followers, customers from social media to come watch their program. And it will be broadcast live, not only on Market.live platform, but also broadcast over many different social media platforms simultaneously. So simulcast. So for example, if you're an influencer on Instagram and you've got 1 million plus followers, and now you want to monetize those followers, you can come to Market, be part of our creator program, which is something I really would like to talk about, if you don't mind. The creator program allows those kinds of people that have these massive followings who are really great on camera to invite those people to come watch them, and they could choose from among the 12 million products that are there from some of the biggest brands in the world: Banana Republic, Gap, Sense, the Container Store. I mean, the list just goes on and on. Choose the products that they're really passionate about. Then go live, invite your friends, whatever guests you want to have, create an entertaining experience, and then offer those products. Talk about them, the ones that you use. And your fans and followers can then purchase those products. You don't have to invest in the inventory. You don't have to worry about shipping. Just choose the products that you like, and you'll get paid for doing that. And that's a way for anyone with a large social media following to monetize that following in a way they've never been able to do before. So that's our creator program. But more than that, what the platform is the true convergence of entertainment and shopping, which I believe is going to consume all forms of entertainment. I believe everything that we watch will be in some manner shoppable. Because today, if you think about it, if you look at the data, what's happening is that people are watching a program, whether it's a movie, whether it's a television program, whatever it might be, and in their hand is their mobile device. And what are they doing? They're communicating with their friends and they're shopping. Well, now we're bringing that entire experience right into a shoppable program. So while you're watching this, there's an on-screen chat. So you're communicating with the host in real time, asking questions. Oh, I love that dress. Can you have the model turn around? I'd like to see the back. What other sizes does it come in? What colors? Whatever else you want to ask. Or just say, hey, I love everything that you do. I'm a big fan. Thank you for being here and doing this. Whatever you want to say. So it becomes a very fun social experience while you're shopping, while you're being entertained. Some of the really interesting things that we've noticed since we've been doing this is that people are coming back repeatedly and they're seeing the screen names of other people that are coming back to watch the same kinds of programming. For example, people that love to shop and watch jewelry, fashion, cosmetics, whatever it might be. And they're recognizing the names, and these people are now forming relationships with the other viewers, the other watchers. And that's really what this is all about. It's a social shopping experience, and we think it's going to be explosive.
It sounds super exciting and really does make sense in the general trajectory of technology and the way we're moving. There is something launching today, and I think by the time this airs, it would have already aired. But tell us more about your first influencer, so to speak, who will be starting this all off.
Well, thank you for asking me about that. Yes. So Drew Dorsey is a really kind of an amazing person. She's She's an influencer. She's been a former Sports Illustrated swimsuit model, huge following. And she is hosting a weekly show called Meet Me at Market with
Right.
Drew Dorsey. It's every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern. It's 5 hours. She'll have a number of guests and other people that she'll be bringing onto the show. It's really going to be a fun experience. Each show has its own specific theme. This one is, I think, how to survive the holidays. And she'll be introducing somewhere in the range of 20, 25, 30 products that will be available that that she likes, that she uses, that her guests use, that they would recommend to all of the people that are watching it. So, as I said, it's a weekly show, and what's in the works now, and people will begin to see, is a lot of these kinds of shows. There are companies out there producing original content. It could be a talk show. It could be any kind of music show, any kind of entertainment, all shoppable, specific for this platform.
Sounds really exciting. So Market.live again really sounds like something that could be picked up by some of these, distribution giants, the streaming networks, Netflix, Amazon. Do you see that happening in the near future?
Here's what I've been saying for years now, and I see it actually materializing now, and it's pretty exciting. I believe that everything will be shoppable. In fact, I think if you look at some of the things that the CEO of Shopify has been talking about, he agrees everything is going to be shoppable in one form or another. Certainly entertainment, and I believe that any kind of program that you might be watching, whether it's on television or in film, whatever it might be, there's going to be some ability to capture something, buy it while you're watching. And this is really this platform, and we've spent years developing it. This is, I think, the pinnacle of that technology that I think will set the standard for everything else out there.
Wonderful. I must mention just the VERB for humanity. There was one philanthropic announcement, and actually big up that VERB got. Please tell us more about that. I think it's really remarkable how you incorporate that with these interesting sales and expansions.
Sure. So, we are very socially conscious as a company and as the individuals that represent Team VERB. And as you probably know, NASDAQ has adopted and is promoting ESG standards, and they are encouraging companies to adopt ESG standards, environment, social governance, and so we're really a big believer in that. So we've created our own ESG program at VERB, and we really would like to see every company do that, because I think all of us, whether as a company or as individuals, need to give back in some way. We all have to do something. So we were one of the first companies, certainly our size, on NASDAQ to adopt a formal ESG program. And NASDAQ recognized us and put out a whole thing about what VERB is doing for ESG, and we appreciate that a lot.
So, Rory, this sounds like a very diverse and comprehensive ecosystem that you have. Let's talk about both sides of the coin. So we have the brands who can definitely, benefit from this. And then we also have the co-creators, the influencers. Walk us through the journey for each individual entity and what that looks like step by step.
Sure. And I'm really glad that you refer to it as an ecosystem, because it truly is. So on the one hand, you've got brands, you've got retailers, and we encourage them to open a storefront on Market, populate it with your inventory. And that strategy is akin to, would you rather locate your store in a shopping mall where everybody else is, or would you rather be someplace in the desert by yourself, right? So, and so that's like, do I want to just maintain my own website and try to drive people to my website and cross my fingers and hope people show up? Or do I want to be in a shopping mall where I'm going to get traffic from everybody else? So that's really the underlying premise of Market. So you can go there and you could just shop those stores. A big percentage of those stores, of those brands that are there, they decided that not only do they want to have their presence there for the store, for people to come and shop, because they're likely to get a lot more traffic than they would otherwise just trying to drive people to their own site. What they decided is that they want to make their products available for other people to sell on Market. So you've got the brands themselves opening stores, populating it with their inventory, and then hiring their own hosts or whatever, and going live to attract more people. Then you've got individual retailers, small businesses, anyone who's trying to attract buyers for their products. It's a great place for them to be. And then what we did to really enhance it is we created what I talked about before, is that creator program, so that now these people that have a big following can come in, choose products from some of these retailers and these brands and sell them. So that's really the ecosystem. That's where it, one complements the other. So one, you have all the influencers driving their followers to the site who are not only going to shop whatever particular brand or store that they're promoting, but they're going to see all the other brands. And then what the promotion and advertising and marketing that all the other brands are doing benefit everybody. So that's really the ecosystem. And over time, what we expect is that anytime that you go to market.live, 24/7, there's live programming going on that you could participate in. So it's not just sitting back and watching something. You're actively participating by asking questions, chatting with other shoppers, and then, of course, purchasing product. Every single live stream is recorded, and they're in the stores. So you can come back anytime, shop the stores, watch prior live streams, and all of those recordings are still shoppable. So it's really an interesting new way. We think we're creating an entirely new medium of entertainment and shoppability. And that's the ecosystem.
Wonderful. Are there any limitations to the brands that can be a part of this ecosystem?
Yeah, there are certain limitations. Unfortunately, now there are certain limitations imposed by regulatory authorities and things like that, so that we couldn't sell marijuana-based products and things like that. And over time, I expect that will change and those rules will change. So those kinds of things. And then there's certain kinds of limitations that we would impose. We don't want to have sexually explicit things or anything that could be deemed offensive to people. So other than that, it's pretty wide open.
Excellent. Well, if, for instance, somebody watching wanted to be an influencer to come and explore these products and put them out to their followers, what would they need to do and where would they have to go?
So again, thanks for asking. That's great. So go to market.live and you'll see a box that you can check if you're a retailer or an influencer or just a shopper. And you'll click the one for our creator program, and it will walk you through the process of being qualified by our team to be have access to the full catalog of products, set up your own personalized branded store. And instead of having a YouTube channel where people can come and watch your videos, but that's all they can do,
right,
do the same thing that you're already doing on YouTube, but do it here on Market, right? And drive your people to Market, because you're doing those videos anyway. You might as well just do them here, right? Because when you broadcast, you could still broadcast on your existing YouTube channel and reach all your existing YouTube fans and followers, except now they can purchase those products. One of the things that I found most interesting is when I'm looking at some of these creators on YouTube, they have their favorite products. Like, and I'm going to mention one that is sort of like my pet peeve. There are people that promote Container Store products, and they've got massive followings on YouTube. And all they're doing is unboxing the latest thing that they bought from the Container Store, and it's a storage container, right? And that's it. And they love it. And they're talking about how they're going to use it, and they're showing what they're going to do with it. And they get tens of thousands of people that watch that video and come back week after week watching this video. Right. So my message to these people is, great. I love what you're doing. Do it on Market. Do that same video on Market. And now all these tens of thousands of people that are coming to watch it, they can buy it, because Container Store is one of the brands on the platform. Take the product, put it in your store, sell it, and you'll get paid. You don't have to buy the inventory. You don't have to ship it. That's what we're talking about. And from that alone, we're anticipating just meaningful growth through 2023 as this thing just keeps going.
Excellent. It's really just taking that little extra step out of the way. Like now you're watching the video, you can click immediately and purchase that right there and then.
Exactly.
Right. So talking about how they get paid, what does that model look like? Is it about how many I sell to be able to then see a return? Or is it, how does it work?
Depending upon the products that you select to put in your branded store, you'll get paid anywhere from 5% to 20% of the gross sales. So as much as you sell, you get paid. And as I said, you have no out-of-pocket cost. It's just the time that you have to do it. And by the way, you're already doing it on YouTube and elsewhere. You might as well do it here as well and get paid for doing it.
Oh, sounds exciting. As I'm listening to all this, it really reminds me of, a couple of decades ago when home shopping just launched and it was this whole new experience and people were a little iffy about it. But this sounds like something very similar, only everywhere you travel with your devices, right?
Yes, it is very similar, but it is this generation's version of live stream shopping. QVC and HSN were the original live stream shopping platform. It's on television, right? And I don't want to say anything in any way to disparage what they've done. They've been amazing. All props to them. They've created an empire. They created an entirely new medium, major paradigm shift. What they've done is extraordinary. But I think now, as you said, it's been decades. And I think that their audience is beginning to age out. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I think that's just the reality.
Natural evolution.
Right. And I don't know, at least from the data that I've seen, that they're attracting the kind of people and the demographic of people that are on social media, that are shopping online. And so what we've done is sort of taken that model, if you will, and updated it for the current generation and give you the ability to do it on your mobile device, simultaneously broadcast to where those shoppers already are. So instead of having your program here on a particular cable network station and then waiting for people to come find you, right, you're broadcasting out simultaneously, not only on Market.live, but to where those fans and followers already are, reaching them on their mobile devices and allowing them not just to sit back and watch that show, but ask the host questions in real time, engage with them, make it an interactive experience, because this generation wants interactive. Everyone's grown up with video games. That's interactive entertainment. That's what they want today. And we're delivering that in, I think, a pretty meaningful way.
Wonderful. I have to ask, because we've discussed how the brands can monetize this, how the influencers can monetize this platform and ecosystem. How does VERB monetize this?
VERB's model is pretty straightforward. We get a percentage of every single thing sold on the platform, whether it's sold during the live stream broadcasts or whether it's people that come back afterwards and shop the stores. By the way, what we've seen so far, about 55% of the people that are attending the live streams come back and purchase afterwards in the stores. Really an interesting, data point.
Very exciting stuff. Well, we can't wait to hear some more. Rory, is there anything else you want to leave our viewers with?
Please tune in on Tuesdays and watch the Drew Dorsey Show. We also have something called Giving Tuesdays, which is another show. And that's on at, I believe, 5 p.m. Pacific. And major brands donate their products. I think this week's program is Baccarat. And they create these mystery boxes that people can buy for $100, and that contains, in some cases, thousands of dollars of products that these companies donate. Amazing jewelry, incredible things. And they do it because the proceeds go to a different charity every week. Very worthwhile. People should tune in and watch that. It's a great show hosted by Kate Ekman. Really, the program is just getting better and better every week. So please tune into Market.live. You're going to find something that you like.
You heard it straight from Rory Cutaia, VERB CEO. I'm Carmel Fisher, and you're watching the Sequire Spotlight.
Thanks, Carmel.